Harry? Harry, where are you? We gotta do Talk Nerdy to Me. You quit? Mr. Withers will be furious.
I'm furious with you, Harry!
Exactly! Hello? God damn it, Harry!
Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.
Hello loopers and welcome to Broken Loop, Talk Nerdy to Me for your weekly dose of nerdy news. Harry's not here this week, but we're gonna carry on without him. Sorry we missed last week, but there's gonna be an extra upload of Cards Against Humanity, not a complete game. Anyway, on to the technology news this week. Now, as you know, in the last episode of Talk Nerdy to Me, I had massive gripes with self-driving vehicles, autonomous vehicles to be precise. Well, within good reason, but it appears that they're starting to redeem themselves. Well, it just so happens that we are going to have self-drivable vehicles in London quicker than we thought we would. Now, these new driverless vehicles will be based off a pod design, and we already have some in use, I think, at Heathrow Airport. Now, I have many gripes with Apple devices. Problem with them, they're overpriced, they don't really do much compared to the other devices such as Android or Sony, and you're basically paying for a brand. But one of the many things we all know absolutely sucks is the new chargers. Now, I'm not on about the chargers for the Macs, or the old generation chargers for the iPods. No, I'm on about the new chargers for the iPad minis, the iPads, and so on. Now, we all know they're terrible. They break, they're flimsy, and unless you buy one from Apple themselves, which, might I say, is incredibly overpriced just for a wire, they break, and it does not support third-party chargers. But that's not the only thing Apple has done wrong this week. This week, they needed to recall 12 years worth of their plugs for all their devices. Why are they being recalled, I hear you ask? Well, the answer's simple. They're breaking. They're broke. Like me. The plugs are, yes, broken. Now, the plugs are broke in terms of they sometimes short out, cause electric shocks, and cause fires, which is indeed lethal to humans. Apple Customer Safety says it's of their top concern, and they're going to recall them in the following countries: Continental Europe, Argentina, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea. It does not affect the plugs for the UK, US, China, Japan, and Canada. But it's not all doom and gloom. All affected users can exchange in their plugs at a local store for new ones which pose less threat.
Thanks, Dan, and here's the news. So recently, a company has developed a device which can turn your phone into a Game Boy. Literally. You get your phone and you plug in the charger bit at the bottom into this device, and then you plug in your game cartridges so you can literally play on the games. Amazing. So in other news, Lego has finally designed a Lego wheelchair. Not like full-sized for you to sit in, but full minifigures, which is really cool. It's not for actual size people, of course, but instead it's for minifigures. So if you've ever wanted in your Lego scenes, if you have them, to put down a person in a wheelchair to make it just seem more balanced in terms of people who may or may not have a disability of some sort. Well, thanks for listening. Keep subscribing. Bye-bye.
Anyway, as Elliot said earlier, thank you all very much for watching. We are sorry for Harry's absence, and Tom's. They'll be back next week. Anyway, make sure you stay subscribed to The Broken Loop, and look out for Talk Nerdy to Me every Sunday evening. Thank you all very much for watching. Peace.
Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.